Welcome back to Breakfast Television. It is 7:50 and time now to talk business. And for that, we turn to our business editor, Mike Eppel. Happy Friday.
Same to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's talk record highs when it comes to the markets.
If the day of the week ends in a Y, it's a record high for Wall Street, Sarah. See what I did there?
I do see what you did there.
It's been quite a year. The U.S. markets are up and away today because, hey, so they impeached Trump on Wednesday, and yesterday somehow they managed to get a trade deal signed and sealed and delivered through the U.S. Congress, the USMCA, UMSCA, or whatever it is. And then they also got a spending bill done for $1.4 trillion. So they can work together in Washington. They just don't like the U.S. president, apparently. So it's kind of an interesting week in Washington, and the market goes, oh, that's nice. And we'll look at earnings and the economic prospects, and up goes the Dow by 100 points right off the bat this morning.
Okay. Bad news for Boeing. Yes,
Boeing's horrible, terrible, very bad year continues. Of course, some of this has been of its own making, what with the 737 MAX issues, literally. And then this morning, they launched the Starliner. Now, this is an uncrewed test flight to the International Space Station as Boeing's trying to get into the space race. It used to be just NASA, right? Well, now NASA's partnering with Tesla, SpaceX, Boeing, Amazon. They're all getting up into space to do the next big thing. Well, they launched this Starliner. It doesn't get into orbit properly. They're going to have to land it early, but it's not getting to the International Space Station with all the Christmas goodies. It had 600 pounds of cargo on it. So a blow to Boeing's reputation, maybe. It's, again, what else do you have to say about Boeing in a year that has seen issues with that company, to say the least?
Okay, and I've now prepared myself for a good old Friday morning rant. Tell me what you really think about the reviews that have been coming out about Star Wars, Mike.
Well, look, this is supposed to be the next billion-dollar movie for Disney. It's the last of the series of 9 films in the Star Wars Skywalker saga. It's going to do boffo box office, but again, already this morning, well, maybe the reviews will keep people away because the professional reviewers are saying it's too this, it's too that, it's too fan-focused. Yeah, it's supposed to be for fans. It's a continuation. It's the wrapping up of the saga. It's about the fans. It's not necessarily about Oscars.
And what about Cats? Because we're looking at Cats right now, and I heard some pretty wacky reviews about this highly anticipated movie, too.
Look. I just literally saw this on stage here in Toronto, the Mervish production. It's spectacular. Does it translate to film? Kind of weird looking, I'm sorry. This one's just a little too off the, and it's got such a fantastic cast, right? You're looking at this going, yeah, this just, I'm just not sure.
Star-studded for sure.
Like the songs.
And that's the thing. It's got the original music, but apparently one of the things that people are having a hard time getting past is that they feel as though, even though the characters' bodies are covered in fur, cat fur, it still feels like unclothed bodies dancing around. I don't know if I share that, but that's apparently the issue.
Yeah.
All right.
No comment.
On that note, we'll see you on Monday.
Thank you, Zia.
All right, let's take a look at the markets.
This portion of BT is brought to you by 660 News, Calgary's breaking news, weather, and traffic station.